Good morning. Okay, this is day 2 of my poem of the day, reading from my book. I always select a new poem each day to read to you as a motivation tool to get me to read more. It's a random poem each day for the day, so it could be a poem about anything. Sometimes there's wartime themes, all sorts of themes. It's not a reflection of my views, it's just a poem I'm reading by a poet. Today I'm wearing it's a kind of nightie, like a night dress. It's original vintage 1970s piece. I love the colour, I really love it. So I have just woken up and I've been wearing this all night. So, okay, so 26th of July, Fern Hill by Dylan Thomas. Now as I was young and easy under the apple boughs, about the lilting house and happy as the grass was green, the night above the dingle starry, time let me hail and climb, golden in the heydays of his eyes, and honoured among waggons I was prince of the apple towns, and once below time I lordly had the trees and the leaves trail with daisies and barley down the rivers of the windfall light. And as I was green and carefree, famous among the barns, happy about the happy yard and singing as the farm was home, in the sun that is young once only, time let me play and be golden in the mercy of his means. And green and golden I was huntsman and herdsman, the calves sang to my horn, the foxes on the hills barked clear and cold, and the Sabbath rang slowly in the pebbles of the holy streams. All the sun long it was running, it was lovely, the hay, fields high in the house, high as the house, the tunes from the chimneys, it was air and playing, lovely and watery, and fire green as grass, and nightly under the simple stars. As I rode to sleep, the owls were bearing the farm away, all the moon long I heard, blessed among the stables, the nightjars, flying with the ricks and the horses, flashing into the dark. And then to wake, and the farm, like a wanderer white, with the dew come back, the cock on his shoulder, it was all shining, it was Adam and the maiden. The sky gathered again, and the sun grew around that very day. So it must have been under the birth of the simple light, in the first spinning place, the spellbound horses walking warm, out of the whining green stable, onto the fields of praise. And honoured among foxes and pheasants by the gay house, under the new-made clouds, and happy as the heart was long, in the sun, borne over and over, I ran my heedless ways. My wishes raced through the house high hay, and nothing I cared at my sky blue trades that time allows, in all his tuneful turning, so few and such morning songs, before the children green and golden follow him out of grace. Nothing I cared in the lamb white days that time would take me, up into the swallow thronged loft by the shadow of my hand, in the moon that is always rising, nor that riding to sleep. I should hear him fly with the high fields, and wake to the farm forever, fled from the childless land. Oh, as I was young and easy in the mercy of his means, time held me green and dying, though I sang in my chains like the sea. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you tomorrow.